the pace.
I'm tired. I drank too much last night.
What a sleepyhead you are. So, how do you expect to kill any prey if you are asleep?
Just why? Are you always so full of energy?
You know, if you're going to sleep like the dead, you should have stayed back in that tomb you came from.
Behave yourself, brother.
Actually, going to the tomb is a good idea.
Going to your tomb? Are you joking?
No, not necessarily.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say that you may have planted an idea in my mind.
Demon King Iran. What are you really after?
Radius.
Huh? Regius? Star of the king who shines in the heavens? Regius. He said I will die when I learn its true meaning. So he said, anyway.
Sir Gaius, are you up?
I am now. What?
Dispatch, sir. It's from the homeland. The Imperial Senate is requesting your presence immediately.
This is for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you, Ermin. That packs quite a punch.
It's my job to keep your energy levels high.
Yes, it is.
Ermin, we need to serve everyone else now.
Yes, ma'am. So, are you really serious about going back to your tomb, Iran?
It makes sense. Logistically, we still lack many resources.
So it's time to get our ducks in a row.
Yeah, what kind of ducks?
He means money.
Which, as it turns out, we can find in Master Iran's tomb, given that there was quite a bit of treasure buried with him.
Wait! Hold on! Are you seriously asking us to rob somebody's grave?
Oh, no. It can't be grave robbing if the person who's buried there is the one helping you take it, right?
I guess.
Personally, I'd rather have solid defenses than a pretty tomb.
Well, if Lord Iran wants to rob his own grave, I certainly have no objections.
Then if we're all agreed, looks like we've got a tomb to raid.
Once you've got all the treasure dug up, let me know when you want to sell it, okay?
This is where Iran was buried?
Actually, as ostentatious as it is only the entrance to the structure where Iran was entombed.
Hey, are you all right?
Oh, are you afraid of entering the tomb? Oh, no, it was nothing, really.
You sure? I imagine that this was a magnificent tomb when it was built, but it is sore in need of upkeep.
Have no fear. The underground sections are still quite solid.
Perhaps. But let us not forget that the Empire was here recently when they dug Iran up.
I had not thought of that before. Do you think it likely they've looted it already?
No. As near as we can tell, the Empire was unable to find access to the tomb's main entrance, so they instead dug a tunnel directly into the crypt itself. Once they had retrieved the sarcophagus, they filled the hole in afterwards. They most likely encountered some difficulty that forced them to leave before taking the treasure.
So what sort of difficulty?
We'll learn that once we enter ourselves.
So how are we going to get into the tomb, Oakham? Will we have to dig another tunnel the way that the Empire did?
No problem. Digging's what I do best.
That won't be necessary. Not when Master Iran is with us.
That's right. So, open sesame.
Oh, sure. As if there were some magic words you could speak and the whole thing would open... Oh!
That really was easy, wasn't it?
It would be a poor tomb indeed that refused to let the person who was supposed to be buried there back in when he asked.
For crying out loud. Well, it does look a little nicer down here. Hmm? Hey, just what is that?
What is what?
Lauderon, do you know what those doll-like things coming towards us are?
Oh, might they be something edible, perhaps?
No, those are Talos.
Talos?
A kind of living machine. They were designed to guard and protect this tomb.
They're still getting closer.
Are they coming here to greet their master?
I'm not sure, but I imagine they're the trouble the Empire encountered.
Uh-oh.
What in the hell?
It seems their sensitivity to intruders is a little high.
Oh, just a wee bit, do you think? And while we're being so calm, can the royal corpse call off his guards?
That's rather rude. Unfortunately, their job is to keep people buried, so unless we want to take up permanent residence, we'll have to get rid of them.
Why did I know we would have to fight our way out?
Well, I can't imagine we'll be able to get much for all this scrap metal.
Ooh, in that case, will you let me have it? Just think of all the wonderful pots I can make with this!
Did I hear the P word?
Oh, goodness, did I say pots? I meant to say all of the wonderful swords and weapons I can make for our soldiers!
Much better. In that case, it's all yours.
Oh, you're too kind.
About those P words, Rafty. Would it be possible for you to sneak in a special order for a new double boiler for me?
Sure, I'd be absolutely delighted.
Well, we finally hit the very bottom.
You mean this is the level where the treasure is?
Yeah, that too. Those boxes around the sarcophagus are filled with it.
Then that would be quite a lot.
Still, it looks like something did a lot of damage in here.
Hey, what's that over there?
Judging by the uniform, he was an officer in the Imperial Guard.
Could those Talos we fought have done this?
It's most unlikely. I don't think Talos would have been as senselessly brutal as this in their attacks.
What's that?
Something large. What is that?
Oh, it's an ogre.
An ogre?
Oh, those bumbling Imperials. Somehow those oafs woke up a sleeping ogre.
No wonder they filled the tunnel back in. This is great! Is he trying to protect the tomb, destroy it, or what?
Sistam purtus numring ras purga rantam agricum.
He must be 20 times bigger than the ogre from the Colosseum!
If everyone will be so kind as to step back now. Here's our chance. Arthur, attack now!
Gladly.
I'm sorry, Iran. I apologize on behalf of the Empire. Not just for the theft, but for awakening this thing, leaving the sarcophagus behind, and the damage they caused to the mural.
No, it's all right. The truth is that the sarcophagus was empty to begin with, and the fresco was damaged long ago. I certainly stared at it long enough to know.
So am I to understand that you spent a lot of time in this place, Lauderon?
Oh, yes. Actually, the elves originally built this structure as more of a shrine than a tomb. However, I had asked the brother-in-arms to bury me here, should I fall in battle. It seems he remembered.
Hey, Aran! Can you come up and take a look at this?
Coming!
So, Lauderon is in this coffin?
Yes. He's sleeping now.
Who is in the other one?
That is the coffin of Lord Neridan.
Oh, I understand now. Is that why Iran wanted?
Yes. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here, Aram.
We wanted to come sooner, but
Reconstruction has not been easy in the wake of the war, but at least everyone is doing as well as they can. Although, leaving us behind to do the hard work just goes to prove how lazy you are.
he's finally able to get the rest he wanted. The least we can do is let him do it in peace.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Aram, you needn't worry while you sleep, my dearest friend. You may trust us to finish the work. Until then, I pray that your age-long slumber will only know endless serenity.
Are you all right, my child?
Oh, Master Ogham, I think I'm all right, but
It seemed as if you were having a vision.
I thought that Lord Ron was in there, but
I'm afraid there are things I cannot tell you. Not unless Master Aron allows it, which he may or may not.
I understand.
On the other hand, if you were to overhear me talking to myself, what could be the harm?
Really? If that is so, would you be thinking about whose tomb this was originally? And who the other coffin belonged to?
It belongs to Master Mirrodin.
So is that why it was empty to begin with? Lord Aron once told me that Lord Mirrodin had gone to a place no one could ever reach.
I'm surprised to hear that he mentioned that. However, you are correct. This tomb was erected as a shrine in memory of Master Mirrodin after his passing. It was Master Aron's wish that he himself would be buried next to Mirrodin's coffin while he rested.
But why? Exactly what was the relationship between Lord Aron and Lord Mirrodin?
That's enough for now.
Sir Ogham?
Yes, I'm coming, Miss Octavia.
About this fresco, I've never seen a style this ancient before.
Yes, it's actually an early depiction of the Heavenly Realm, which is quite appropriate given the context of decorating a resting place for the dead.
It is, but what I can't figure out is the main theme. The major depiction seems to be the sun, but there are some other elements that resemble the current crest of the Divine Empire. Is there some kind of specific religious meaning behind each of them?
I don't think...
The sun depicted in the fresco is meant to represent the omnipotent god who was called by the name Watos. As for the people enveloped in its light, they're not people. Those would be the 12 spirits.
More spirits. But I guess that it is nothing more than an old legend after all.
Aron, you said 12, but there are 13 people in the painting.
Yes, well, that's because one of them was a failure. I think that's enough art history for now. Let's get out of here before another monster decides to wander in for a snack.
I agree completely. Arthur?
We need to get going, you know. Haven't you seen enough?
The thing is, the spirits in this painting seem to bear an uncanny resemblance to the spirit that murdered my father.
Arthur, we should leave.
But it is such an old legend that it would be absurd. Except for the fact that you yourself have been alive since those days.
That's right. So?
And what is more, when I look at your face and those of the spirits in this mural, I see the same resemblance.
Arthur?
Oh, I know it must sound as if I'm talking nonsense. And seeing a resemblance to the Demon King clad in black is truly daft.
What are you babbling about? I'm leaving.
Wait for me, Lord Aron.
Respected members of the Senate, I, Gaius, have but one question to ask this distinguished body. And that is, why have you summoned my presence here so abruptly? Although there is another question I've asked, and I'm still awaiting a response as to why my repeated requests for reinforcements have been denied. I've told you these reinforcements are absolutely critical if we're to conquer Albion!
We have heard enough of your posturing, Gaius. Your ceaseless demands are in fact the reason we summoned you for a court of inquiry.
A what?
You may step forward, Delator. Would you be so kind as to share your findings concerning Albion?
I found that the Demon King Aron, unbecoming of his name, poses no significant threat.
What?
He chases boars during the afternoons and drinks the nights away. He does nothing but indulge in frivolous pleasures from dusk till dawn.
A pig-chasing Demon King?
A Demon King who isn't a king at all! Preposterous!
Has your time in the field weakened your mind, Sir Gaius? If you cannot defeat such a weak opponent, perhaps your sword has grown rusty in Albion's humidity.
Now, Just wait a damn second!
No, Gaius. I believe it is you who should reconsider the gravity of the situation, as Delator's report forces us to reevaluate your abilities as a commander. Not only have you failed to defeat an insignificant band of barbarians, but your requests for more troops than you could possibly need points in an even darker direction. Did you not think that gathering such a force might be perceived as part of a plot to rebel against the Empire? In fact, you should be aware that under the circumstances, Gaius, the Senate is considering invoking the highest judgment against you.
Against me?
If we choose to invoke it, you will be executed as a traitor to the Empire.
In that case, I request an audience with the Emperor himself. How soon may I speak with His Majesty?
The Emperor is resting at his residence on the Isle of Capri. Really, Gaius, you should back down now.
Let me explain first! There's been a misunderstanding!
No, it is you who does not understand. You have shamed yourself before this Senate. We suggest you cool your temper and complete your mission in Albion. This meeting is adjourned.
Oh, Sir Gaius. Is something wrong, sir? I mean, you look extremely pale.
No, I'm just fine. But since you're here, I'd like you to go out and start gathering money using my name. Use that money to hire as many new troops as you can. Mercenaries, retired veterans, whatever.
Sir!
And as much as the idea disgusts me, I'll have to ask that detestable Mayor Creon for assistance as well. I have no time left to spare. I'll have to crush Iran with a single overwhelming attack.
Come in.
Lateron, you went to bed so early. I thought that you had gone to sleep hours ago.
Well, I guess I didn't. So, what did you want?
Well...
Tell me.
You know... Ta-da! Oven mate Daddy Snake and Mommy Snake have come to play with you! And they are not just oven mates, you know.
Oh, really?
Surprise! Now they are dragons!
I'm going to set you on fire, my darling.
Oh, dearest, breathing too much fire will send all the blood to your head. Pace yourself. Like them?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? You did not laugh, my lord.
No, I thought it was extremely clever.
Are you still upset over what my brother said this afternoon?
Rhiannon, about your father.
Yes?
No, never mind.
You know, Lateron, I know a lot of amusing dragon stories. Would you like me to show you a few of them?
Normally, I would, but I think I might find it a little sad tonight.
Huh?
Could you show me your dragons some other time?
Some other...
Thanks for thinking about me, okay?
Don't mention it.
Fairy tale was gone. 思い出が走る。触れないで。ただ見送れば。I said weekly mine. 懐かしさに溺れて。溶け合えばいいよね。多分いいよね。悲しいライアン。飛ばずの鳥が。自由を歌う日に。探しに行く遠い明日へ Jump to your heart 時の中で追いかける